Hilton Head Town Manager Steve Riley joining us. Steve, we had the mayor on a couple of weeks ago, and without picking a favored plan that the state has presented on the bridges coming up, and by the way, this is the last week folks can comment. Correct. Google 278 corridor and comment on it. Take a look at the plans. What are the priorities? What are your priorities in evaluating which one might be the best way to go?
I think for me, part of it is a big part of it is safety.
Yeah.
Making sure that we've got something where the causeways, or however they're configured, are strengthened and adequate to meet any future sea level rise issues, that the bridges or whatever are have addressed current earthquake standards, that we address the safety of access into and out of the National Wildlife Refuge, the Pinckney Wildlife Refuge, the into and out of Windmill Harbor, mm-hmm. and through that corridor of the entrance to the island, and provide safe access for those residents through there, however that's best achieved.
Yeah, you have always been worried about those causeways when we have big storms. I know you and I have discussed that before.
Yes.
Breaching one of those turns us into an island real quick.
A real island,
yeah.
real quick, yes, yes.
Elsewhere around the town, we're into the fall, we're cranking along. Labor Day is long past, and we're into the fall projects. What are you keeping your eye on very closely?
Well, this is, we're winding down the storm season,
right.
Hopefully, but
yeah.
This is that great time of year when there's just lots of activities and events. Almost every weekend there's something going on.
Right.
Of course, you've got the concourse coming up, one of our
mm-hmm.
biggest fall activities, and then things are going on at the town. We're getting ready for our annual workshop, setting our goals. We're hard at work on the comp plan update, where part of that is the Parks and Rec master plan. There's a survey out there for people to take too that's closing very quickly, and so there's just it's a cool time to be part of the island. The weather is great, and
we discussed that Park and Rec master plan last week on the show, and hopefully there is more feedback coming in on that. How about the project, the new Celebration Park project? Where are we on that, since it's all behind those pretty screens?
Those screens are cool.
Yeah, they are.
It's coming along. It's on time, on budget so far, but that means on time means late, middle of next summer.
Yeah, it's going to still be a while, but there is a lot going on behind there.
There is a lot going on behind there. The new buildings getting started, and the parks getting started. The site work is coming along pretty well, and then there's some other, there was stuff we couldn't finish before summertime in terms of pathways and some road improvements, and all of that's moving along kind of outside those fences also and wrapping up.
All right. One other thing I wanted to get into, you mentioned storm season. We are just about out. I hope we're not jinxing it by talking about it, but the town has had a pretty good run through this. Probably had our worst incident this last weekend with just all the rain from that tropical storm out of the Gulf.
Yeah, and if rain's all we got out of it, we're all pretty darn lucky.
We'll take that.
Yes.
Thanks so much, Steve. Steve Riley, Hilton Head Town Manager.
Appreciate it.